Like, we gotta recover. Remember, we said we was gonna get back to this. Because I knew it wasn't gonna go well. Don't do it. Now, here y'all see this judge lady. Do she look like she playing? Yo, do this judge lady look like she joking around even a little bit? Do she look like she playing around with that face? Nah, buddy. She about to deliver serious shit. Let's get this right. Hold on. I'm gonna turn up.
You know, I would have been inclined to exercise some discretion had Mr. Bishop shown any remorse, guilt, or regret throughout this process. And I saw nothing during the trial but for him laughing and cutting up and looking shocked, surprised at all of the testimony. Mr. Bishop, you're a master manipulator, and probably the classic definition of a narcissist, like that I've ever seen. You took advantage of these folks who were essentially lost souls, looking for some guidance, looking for some connection, or looking for some comfort. And you were able to fill a void for them for some reason. But in the process, you completely took advantage of them and have caused potentially, I hope not, but potentially irreparable harm.
Now y'all like, boo, what the fuck is this? Y'all remember Nature Boy? Remember the cult leader with the aliens? They online, they talk all that. The people fight the black people, they was black, and they went missing. Now he in the courtroom getting sentenced here. You niggas out here is thirsty to believe anything, anybody, everybody with the exception of me. Y'all in QAnon, Whoanon, Doanon, the Fluanon. Y'all just ain't in the Booanon. I'm out here telling niggas real shit and they want to tell me about how they had close encounters with the third kind. I believe in aliens. I believe that motherfuckers might have had a close encounter with the third kind or some shit, right? But why the fuck you telling me about it? Why the fuck we even talk about it, nigga? I need to have close encounters with some chickaroonies. I need some chicken. I need a better life. I need to feel safe and secure. Sometimes I just want to eat cheesecake. In that moment, if I'm on my way to get some cheesecake, then getting cheesecake is more important than whether or not aliens was around. Right now, any motherfucker that smoke weed, if it was one nigga in your city that you could get weed from, you ain't know nobody else. You somewhere, wherever, you somewhere you know one nigga to get weed from, you gotta get it right then and there, or you gonna end up missing a whole weekend with no weed and you see a flying saucer going this way. Do you turn around in your car and follow the flying saucer, try to keep eyes on it? Or do you get the weed so that you don't be without weed for the fucking weekend? I hate you niggas. Because some niggas be like, well, if it was meant for me, then God would, nigga. If it's meant for you to see the aliens, but you already know what the scoop-a-doop is with the Buddingham. You gonna go with that bud? You got to. It's imperative. Little nigga, kid from around my way used to be on Facebook talk about Pizzagate. Anybody living in poverty in the hood, if you run around talk about politicians eating and killing babies, you have lost your fucking mind. Low life, miserable. Oh, they even that nigga, what you minding their business? You don't even give a fuck about your kids. You will let you let roaches eat and take advantage of your kids, nigga. Fuck it, get the fuck out of here. Virtue signaling motherfuckers. Oh, here be clear. Oh, Donald Trump. Oh, you niggas, shut the yo. Cult leader nigga.
I hope that all of the victims will be able at some point in time to recover from this and to find some type of peace in their lives. And maybe
I told y'all the first time we covered this, he was assed out, didn't I?
But I hope you all are able to move on at some point and find some peace, whatever that is for you. So with that, I am going to follow the recommendation of the state in this case. On rape, you'll be sentenced to life without the possibility of
whoa!
Followed by 10 years consecutive for the false imprisonment. And on the internet porn, count 3.
Yo, my nigga. Your fucking supreme leader, the leader of your cult, your clan, he shouldn't be indulging in child pornography. He really shouldn't be indulging in no pornography online. I mean, false pornography. Like, what the like? Y'all will really listen to fucking anybody. Y'all just looking for a narrative that fits you. I know. You feel so uncomfortable, you will go along with the uncomfortable to pretend that you comfortable and not uncomfortable, and that's some wild shit.
To serve concurrent to the false imprisonment, the internet porn, I'll run concurrent to the false imprisonment. Internet 5 years, so it's 12 months on count 3, 5 years on count 4, and 5 years on count 5. All of that will run concurrent to the false imprisonment, but the false imprisonment is consecutive, so it's life without parole plus 10 years. And
oh, boo, that's life without parole plus 10 years. Now, in the streets, you know, they call that stunting on you. The life without parole is enough. But you've been fucking around in this here courtroom, Mr. Messiah, cult leader, gentleman, sir. When everything and everybody told you this shit was not a game, you thought it was. And it's just my job to let you know it's not. Don't even think about coming home. Don't think about. Don't even think about freedom.
Judge, can you be sure to go over his post-conviction rights with him as well?
Yes.
Post-conditions right.
Before, I know there were certain conditions, obviously, with the way the law currently exists in the court sentence, the defendant will not be out. Just in case the law changes in the future, we would ask that the
Yo, imagine your life on the line and a nigga like, yeah, you know, yeah, but just in case no, you don't want to rely, you don't want your life relying on a just in case in these
no contact
Oh,
with
of
any of
course,
the victims,
of course.
and that the defendant may not profit financially in any way out of the facts that led to this case.
He can't profit.
All right, Mr. Bishop, you're to have absolutely no contact, direct or indirect. That means sending any of your followers to contact them, getting any messages to them, no posting.
Oh, this gonna be wild. He coming in prison with court restrictions. See, you could go to jail, be getting in trouble, wilding out, and be in solitary. The judge could order you there too. Yeah. You could fuck up and get your privileges stepped on. But you can come with your privileges stepped on. He going with his privileges stepped on. On the internet, talk about aliens and running game on slow people. Be careful. Some of y'all don't want to even think y'all might be on the spectrum or what's the Down syndrome. Some of y'all got hood Down syndrome. You know what hood Down syndrome is? In the hood, you could, like, man, if you had good, wholesome white parents, they'd have got you checked out like, nigga, you retarded. But in the hood, none of that fly. You regular. And now, motherfucker like this is running game on you with the whole alien setup and all. Like, it's... Yo, you think that the politicians care about you? You think they'd really tell you if the aliens was about to come and try to take your fried chicken, black people? Well, let me tell you. Y'all think the aliens care about gold? Y'all think the aliens care about women? Y'all think they want to use our blood as fuel? No. In they universe, they had chicken before. And they love chicken so much, they ate up all the chickens in their whole universe. They ate up all the chickens on that side of the black hole. They want our fried chicken. And now y'all done gave this person thousands of dollars. Your daughters, wives, car keys.
No internet posting about them. No contact.
I want to see how his face is looking during this.
No phone calls, emails, no nothing. No visits to their homes. Nothing. Zero. They don't exist anymore. And you are not.
Yo, well, shit, nothing. Zero. They don't exist. Look, you going to jail for life. All these people you knew that followed you, even if you ain't do nothing to them, they don't exist no more. Ain't no yo, bro.
Any fashion from the crimes that you have committed. So no book deals for you, no movie rights, nothing. And also with respect to your appellate right.
Y'all know what appellate rights is? This is appealing. If you trying to appeal and come home out of prison, if you ever try to get this wild sentence, this life plus 10, okay.
Let's see, you have 30 days, I believe, from today to file a motion for a new trial.
That's correct, Judge, and I'll give him a boilerplate motion for a new trial file once the sentence is filed.
He has 30 days from the date of his sentencing, which is today, to file a notice of appeal or a motion for a new trial to preserve his direct appeal rights. He also has 4 years from the time that his conviction becomes final to apply for a petition for a writ of habeas corpus. Generally, a petition or a conviction is final when all direct appeal rights have expired.
Okay.
And he has 1 year on the misdemeanor.
Right. That's right. The one count was the misdemeanor. All right.
How do you take 20,000 children in the middle of New York City without anybody?
Hey, yo, gang. Yo, look. Soon as you put some wild conspiracy shit on, right? That's what happened. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you liking, sharing, and subscribing, and commenting and all that. In case some of you don't know what he looked like, let's try to find a little video. I wish I could have seen this. Okay, this him sitting in the cut. Right here, when it was going down at the Greyhound, when he was getting
also
sentenced.
An alleged cult leader will now spend the rest of his life in prison after a jury found him guilty on all counts, including rape. Elijah Bishop, also known as Nature Boy, was on trial for rape, false imprisonment, and 3 counts of sharing sexually explicit content on social media. Prosecutors say the crimes happened while he was the leader of a cult called Carbon Nation. Bishop spoke to the courtroom in a really interesting response Friday afternoon, right after his sentencing hearing, once the victims read their impact statements.
Is there anything else?
My heart light as a feather. I promise you I love you and I'm still here.
Whoa, that shit affected me a little bit. Like, what? How wrong was he? Wait, hold on, wait. He said my heart light as a feather. He talking some, like, he basically feeling like, yo, like, you know, like, when you get to Egyptology, right? When they talk about using the way your heart against a feather, and this is how you get into the afterlife, right? It's an innocence to shit sometimes. I'm not saying this is the case, right? But when he said that, you know, and that's what's wonderful about this shit right here, right? We diving into story. We don't even know all the information. Who the news never knows. CBS and CNN and they don't know the ins and outs. Like, you know, like we in the hood, we be like, yo, they just got on. They don't know, right? We humans, we speculate, right? Now, I'm pretty sure that we all know rape is wrong or false imprisonment, shit like that. And yeah, people can lie on you and shit like that, but I think if you ever start to consider yourself the leader of a cult, you going in the wrong direction. And I think that when you taking advantage of people in scenarios like that, you opening up the door, even if you sincere, you gotta find a smoother way to bust moves. But he's saying whatever, hey man, I'm feeling good. Like, I feel like whatever I did in my life, I weigh it up against whatever. My heart light is a feather.
I ain't miss one whip. I see what y'all doing, and I want you to know, I forgive you. And I see y'all in the end.
The DeKalb County judge issued the maximum sentence, sending Bishop to prison for life plus 10 years without the possibility of parole.
Did that make anybody feel different right there? Don't start a cult. Leave that up to me. Join the bull now. We ain't gonna need you to do no wild shit. Keep your wife. Keep your children. Shit, you can keep your money. Comment, likes, get me in the algorithm, man. We're gonna work with the investors and all that, man. We're gonna get sponsorships and shit. We're gonna figure a way. We're gonna entertain. We're gonna deliver you a product here. A mental product, of course, right? We want to make you laugh, right? We want to make you think. We want to bring you information and stuff. We want to do for you like you could do for us. But I do not ever need naked pictures of any of yous to put on. Like, we just like we don't need to sex each other. We don't need to do any of this, all right? We can enjoy each other without taking advantage of each other, gang. And we definitely don't need to be ending up in no more courtrooms angering, because we've been in courtrooms angering people. We don't need to be in no more courtrooms angering